Alright, so this is your basic carburetor. It's how it should look when you pull it off of the bike. Alright. Now we're going to go ahead and show you how to remove the float bowl, which is on the bottom side of the carburetor. Usually it's those 3 screws on each side, or sometimes some carburetors have 4. So you're going to go ahead and just basically remove those. And on the top side of the carburetor, you'll see the float. Okay, now usually you want to check that, make sure it moves. Sometimes if it doesn't move, it'll flood the carburetor and you can have issues starting your ATV or scooter. Then you'll have your 2 jets, one on top and one on the side there. You're going to go ahead and basically remove those with a screwdriver. We're going to check them and make sure they're clean. You can go ahead and hold them up to some sunlight, whatever it is, so you can see through the little hole on them, basically to see if they're clean or if they're clogged. So you can see the little hole there on them. Okay. Now sometimes if they're clogged, what I would recommend to do is go ahead and take a wire brush or a guitar string or whatever you can in that hole and flush it out back and forth with it as much as you can. You want to basically clean up that hole so the gas will flow through it evenly. This is your main jet. See how you can see through the hole there? You want to make sure it's nice and clean on the inside. I'd recommend buying some carburetor cleaner just to go through it and make sure everything's working fine. And then basically to screw everything back in and put the float bowl back on top, and that's all you need to do. Make sure that your carburetor is nice and clean and that your float is moving. So if you have any questions, go ahead and leave a comment.